Alright, if heaven ain't a lot like Dixie. This was one of those that was riding the fence on whether I should put it in here or not. Great tune. I'm gonna do it just because we have to use a capo on this thing. You don't have to, but I just wanted to break it up just a little bit and get in a weird key. So it was either this one or a couple other ones, but great tune, and a few requests actually for this one, so it'll be here. If you're an acoustic player, you don't know all your weird flat chords. The chords in this are actually F, B flat, and C. So if you know your F, B flats and C's, then you're fine. F chord would be, heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. So your B flat is this whole thing, so you take an A and bar it behind it, and then C and F sharp. So if you want to play it without a capo, that's the way to do it. The way I'm going to show it is, if you have a capo, put it on the first fret, we're going to play E, A, and B7. That's the only chords on it. Okay? So no big explanation. Dixie, I just soon stay home. Okay, so just those three chords, E, A, and B7. Okay, unless you want to play it F, B flat, and C with the regular chords. So nothing to explain. I'll just rattle out the chords. Nice, easy song. Okay, so here we go. In F. Guess what? You're doing this now.
I don't wanna go.
Or don't be your guitar.
Heaven ain't a lot like
So here we come in. We're going to do E. Plus I like the lead guitar part. E, A, B7, E. You'll just keep doing that. A, B7, E. And A, E, B7, back to E. A, B, E. I'll just call it B. It is B7, okay? A, B, E. Stay there. A. Back to E. B-boy. Back to E. A, B, E. A, B, E. Here's how the guitar sounds. A. There's A. E. B7. E. And A, B, E. A, B, E. Stay there. Up to A. And E. And B. And E. We're getting ready to do what are called whole notes. E. A, B, E. E. A, B, E. A, B, E. A, B, E. E, A, B, E. Sorry. E, you get the idea. A, B, E. And that's it, kids. Okay, so we'll play the thing again. I'll crank it up just a little bit. Play along with it. And lead guitar players, you get to come back to it and play it. So here we go.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie,
Everybody sing.
I don't wanna go.
You know the words.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home. I was one of the chosen few to be born in Alabama. I'm just like my daddy's son. I'm proud of who I am. I went through a lot of good women, sugar, Jim Beam.
Okay, Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie right there. Lead guitar parts coming right on up. You guys can choose whether you want to play with a capo or not. Really no need to unless you don't know the chords to play along with it. So, coming right up with the lead stuff. If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie. I'm not going to put a capo on for the electric guitar part. If you want to, cool. What I want you to do, which is what the guitar player does, is during the rhythm parts, I want you to play your F's like this, which is actually look at your A chord, move it up to the 5th fret, so now it's a C, and then I want you to actually put your pinky down at the 7th fret, and your middle finger down at the 6th fret on the B string, so that was 7th fret on the D string for that guy, and then 6th fret on the B string. So now you actually have an F chord. Okay, now for your B flat, I want you to play F looking chord. So you take it from the F, and where it was starting on the 1st fret, I want you to take that, use that as a guide, up to the 6th fret, and then finish your F chord. That makes it a B flat. And then C, just move it up to. So you have F. Heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't wanna go. Okay, so heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just stay home. So your rhythm start parts will actually. Okay, so it's a lot of that stuff because there's actually banjo and junk going on. So that is the closest you'll be able to come to what's going on here. There will be a part where it's going, which is the fiddle. That, I want you to take this whole thing. Okay? So you start with it 1 fret back and then move the whole chord back up to F. So E, up to F. Okay, because if you don't have a fiddle player, that's the way to take care of that. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I stay home. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just stay home. If it ain't got a grand old Opry like you do down in Tennessee, it's send me to hell in New York City, it'd be about the same to me. Okay, so do that. That's the easy way to get around it. The beginning. Or we'll check that and start with the right off the beginning. You get to play this right off the bat.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't.
And again, no capos. Just use these chords, okay, for you guys.
If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just as soon stay home.
Okay, so there's your lick. I'll let the whole thing play so you can hear it one time. Here we go.
I just as soon stay home.
Okay, so they're playing pretty much every little lick on this thing. So what this is your first finger on the 5th fret of your G string. That's your lick. So 5 to 7 on your G string. Okay, so I'm back. I had a little phone interruption. Again, that is 5 to 7 on the G string. It's the lick. Okay, 5 to 7. G or B string, 6th fret. Okay, so that's it. Then we have to go right to the 7th fret on the G string. Then we have to do this with your ring finger. Go all the way up to the 9th fret on the B string. So it's 9, 8, 6. Okay. Or is the lick. Again, watch closely down here at my fingers how they switch. Then that's right right, 9, 8, 6. Then we do the same lick and stop there. And then, okay, that is after, stop there. Now on the high E string, we slide up from the 8th fret to the 10th. Back to the 8th. Then, or the same lick you had before, so. Then your same lick. From, on your B string, from the 9, 8, 6. Then 7th fret, G string, then back to 6 on the B. So all together, really slow. And that is it. One more time. Okay, and at speed. Okay, so let's pop by pretty quick. Here it is, one more time for you to hear it.
Stay home.
Okay, for the rest of this. Right there, same thing. He just used the same lick. I'll stop them and pull them out as they play, okay? Now what's that? Now. Okay. Same lick we did before. So nothing new. Lead guitar player was bored that day. Kept the same licks.
I'm proud of who I am. I went through a lot of good
Same thing. All I did there from B flat. Let's see if he actually comes back to it. He just stays up there. Okay, so he just actually takes, get both fingers ready on the E and B string, I'm sorry, E and G string. We're leaving the B string out. So we're going to actually end up on the 10th fret on both of them. But he slides by hitting the G string back here on the 8th fret and slide up to the 10th fret, G string only. Then, so you do the 8th fret, slide the whole thing, then E string, G string, and E string again, and shake them, and leave them both ringing together. And that's the lick he does right there. Nice and simple, but effective. Right there again. We'll let you hear it again. Okay, and back here. Okay, right there. Okay. Was another lick he just did right there. You can hardly hear it, but it's there. Okay, after pearly gates, walk through the promised land. Okay, so you got to go on walk, right on the word walks. You got to go there. So we have almost what we did at the beginning. So G string, 5, 7, B string, 6, G string, 7, which is B string, 8th fret, bend it, release it, pull off to the 6th fret. 7th fret G string, and then pull off right down to when he says his word here. Here it is. So right on the word walked. I never see the pearly gate, I'd promised land. So if I never see the pearly gates, I'd walk through the promised land. Or, so if I never see the pearly gates, I'd walk through the promised land. So that just goes right to there on walked. So I never see the pearly gates, I'd walk through the promised land. And then that little thing I showed you. Okay? So let's go right from there, and we'll just see what else happens. Right before it. One more time. One more time. Use these chords now, very lightly. You can do that one thing for them. You can do this for C. Okay, check this out. Now, right now it's banjo. You can do that to help it out. Just staccato it. Still no more lead guitar. So help out where you can with that stuff. Okay, that one. There's the one. Or okay, so I'll let you hear that one again. You do have one more lick there. God love this. Let's see exactly which version he wants to use here, or he actually uses. Is the way he plays it. Okay, so up to the B flat version, which is same as I showed you before. Slide up from your 8 on your G string with the same thing, the 2 fingers, G string, E string. Exactly the same lick. Slide up 8 to 10. Hit your high E. Then we don't hit anything, we click it on your G string. So just kind of lift up on your fingers, not off your strings, but enough to stop the motion of it. Then we bring it up back and hit the high E string at the 8th fret. Then we do this, we take this formation. So we are going to end up at what was here. So we're going to actually put your fingers at ring finger, G string, 7th fret, middle finger, E string, 6th fret. That's our landing point. That's where we're going to end up. But we got to slide into it from our G string back 1 fret. The whole thing back 1 fret. So you're actually at the 6th fret, up to the 7th, and slide into it that way. So G string, hit it, 6th fret, slide the whole thing up to the 7th fret, then hit your high E string that is now at the 6th fret. So you had, okay, and that click on the G string gives you enough time to get back here to the 8th fret position. And that's the lick. So just work on that one. And you'll hear it again right here. And then he gets to use the same lick before. Or, the same to me. Okay, so that lick again. Okay, sliding from 8 to 10 on your E string. 8, slide it up to 10, back to 8. Okay, go into the B string, bending at the 8th fret, and release it. Pull off to 6. And then you're in G string on 7. Then we wait for the word when the chord switches to C and hit the C note on 5th fret G string. Okay? Okay, we'll play that one, let you hear it. There it is, then. And that's it. Nothing else. Whole notes. Play these because the acoustic's doing the other one. Makes it fuller. If they ain't got a grand ole opry like they do in Tennessee, just send me to hell in New York City. It would be about the same to me. Now, if you want to at the end, if you don't know it, very easy lick. Play an F chord down here, just a regular F, and you're going to do your B string, G string, D string twice, 3, 4 times. Again, 5. Now G string, hammer on your pinky to the 3rd fret. Okay, so you got. Then B string, 3 times, and G string. So it's all right there. You only have to, you can hear it all happening. The only thing you have to do is one time hammer on your pinky from your 2nd fret that's already there to the 3rd fret. So it's. So you'll hear that. It's kind of cool to put the end of it, or take it all the way up here. So that was just taking the whole thing from here up a whole octave, so you're 1 past the 12th fret, so to the 13th fret, and build that F chord again. Play the same thing I showed you. Then you can play the whole chord if you want, and add just tap your finger on the low F chord, or on the low F note, 1st fret, low E string. So that's kind of cool to do. People kind of seem to dig that when I do it at the end of the song. Then it look cool because you're using both hands. Me, you, them, us. So, Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie. That's about as tough as it gets. But the lick is cool. I like that. So having it right is always a cool thing, especially on this song. People know it. You got to get them note for note. So people really appreciate it when you do get them note for note. So there they are, note for note. Go back and play that one a million times. I know I did when I first figured it out. So enjoy it.